And we're back with another J Street podcast. I'm your boy Dave C.O. Coles. Hey, listen, um, 20th and Jefferson, all the way up down to 23rd and Jefferson is the neighborhood that raised me. I've been talking to a couple of my friends for the last couple of weeks. And everybody know my nickname is CEO. That was given to me when we was in like high school. But something else was also brought to my attention, and it correlates with my father. Us being the way we are. Um, I've been called the glue to a lot of situations, meaning I put a lot of people together, and I didn't understand it at first. Like I always denied it. I didn't understand it until I sat back and I really thought about it for the last couple of days. Like I had put some great people with some other great people, meaning I had put people that didn't know each other together, and only how they know each other because of me. And the only reason why they became friends is because of me, because people entrusted in me. Um, I look back at my dad. My dad was the same way. My dad did the same things. He put people together, and people have built relationships off of my dad putting people together. So to Dame and to Sheik, um, two people that have told me this in the last couple of weeks, and I didn't understand it till I had to think about it. And it wasn't like a setup of anything, because them two, whatever. They don't even talk. So, there's no way they can correlate together and tell me both I'm the glue to a lot of situations. It was genuine conversations that came out, and both of them pretty much said the same thing. That I am the glue to a lot of situations, and I'm also the reason why my friends or family potentially might stop talking to somebody too. Um, Being the leader, being the CEO, whatever as they call me. I don't I don't take it lightly now that we're older and we all have so much at stake. We all have family, financial, and the most important thing is time. You can never get back time. So at the end of the day, I put people together to where they are friends still to this day through me. And it's super dope when I think about it. But I didn't understand it though when they kept saying it to me. But also now I reflect because I'm junior. My dad did the same things too. So it all comes back to this neighborhood again. At the end of the day, this neighborhood and my father shaping me to the person I am. So great people can get along and link together and build friendships off of what I put out there in the universe. I always stay trying to put positivity in the universe. I'm not with the negative shit. I'm not with the dumb stuff. Um, and I can say my father was the same way. Now listen, just because I'm the glue to a situations don't mean everything has to run through me. And I'm letting people know this. Like everybody know how I am. I'm worried about my space. I like to be to myself. Yes, putting people together is a thing that I have unconsciously done, but there's nothing that putting people together is something that I unconsciously done. Yes, but there's nothing that I would ever do to compromise my space and my time. So if I'm not playing in a party, don't show up to my house. You know what I'm saying? I've always been that type of person. Um. So yeah, for the people that I have connected together and they're friends with other people, I'm happy for them because I like to put genuine people together. I don't put fuck people together. I don't put shicey people with a good person. I don't put a robber with a millionaire that I know that they would try to rob. I'm not doing none of that. I'm putting good people with wholesome morals together, just like my dad did. So being the glue to the situation can sometimes be hard because people look at you to keep things together a lot. And at first I was always bucking at it. Like I used to buck at it. Like I bucked at it plenty of times until I had the conversation, like I said, with Sheik and Dane. And they both reassured me that um that's what I'm good at doing. Putting good people together and understanding that good friendships off of good friendships. Like see, I'm the type of person where I have my small circle. And if I bring somebody into my small circle, automatically my friends and my family are going to gravitate to them. Why? Because Dave don't bring people around. Dave don't call people, that's my brother, that's my cousin, that's my family, that's my friend. They know I don't use them words lightly. So if I'm bringing somebody around and I'm using them words towards them, my family naturally gravitates to them. Off a rip. Because they know Dave is not with the fuck shit. Dave's not with the dumb shit. Dave is going to bring somebody that's going to be genuine to everybody that's around. So I say all this to say people who put people together and you the glue to a lot of situations, it could be stressful at times because it could be stressful at times, meaning that you're going to hear the good, the bad, and the ugly. And you might have to break the good, the bad, to the ugly to everybody else. In the past year, I had to do it twice in our group chat. I had to break, passing away of great friends and family members. To a lot of other people who met them through me. So it could be a burden, but I don't look at it as a burden. It could be like a blessing that I have this intuition to put great people together. And I'll continue to do it if great people come in my life to, show them to, some more great people. And I see my dad do it a lot in his life. There's countless of people that my dad connected with, built relationships with, and I built relationships with them, and I also built relationships with their sons. So the glue thing is just real, and it's more and more as I think about it that I do have that moniker. I have that ability to put great people with great people. In this, it's a good feeling though. It's a good feeling when I see but good people building a bond together. Believe me, I don't feel no jealousy. I'm not one of them type of people. I like it when when person meets, I bring somebody around, they meet my family and they build their own bond because I know in the back of my head that person that I put with my cousin is not going to fuck my cousin over because I basically did the check of the person first. So when certain people get around my friends and family, I know what it is. I'm not worried about things because if they came through me, it's things that I'm a test. I ain't gonna say I'm a test the person. I'm gonna just feel the person out, no diddy, before I introduce them to my friends and family. And that's how I always been with me. Um, yeah, like let's just prime example. Shout out to him a lot, but shout out to Bryce. Bryce, his dad and my dad were, what I mean? They did their things back in the day. Had a good connection. I ended up having a good connection with his dad. And then naturally, I got a good connection with with his son, with Bryce. That's my boy now. You feel me? Now he has connection with all my other family members: Shannon, Leroy, Sheik, Dane. So it's just like, you know what I mean? Like people who's like, oh, that's your people. Yeah, that's my people. And the crazy part is he might have known some of my family members before he met me. But like once people know that you came through me and you really know me, through Dave, my family is like, I mean, Bryce fit right on into the family, bro. Shout out to Bryce. I probably need to call you and highlight you because I ain't talked to you in a minute. But Yeah, that's just an example right there. Of what I'm talking about. Of somebody meeting somebody, establishing relationships, and watch it blossom into something more. As a great friendship, and you know, when it comes to me, if I'm calling you family, cousin, or something like that, you solidified in my head. Cause I don't use a lot of the words lightly. I don't use none of the words lightly with me. Friend, I don't even toss the word friend around easy with me. Period. I just don't do it no more. Um, I have enough cousins anyway, so I don't really need friends. But that's neither here or there. I got enough cousins. But nah, it just just me reflecting about it and how my dad also was the same way. Now, the second subject that I've been thinking about that I actually learned too. I learned this one from my cousin Donnie and my dad at the same time. R.I.P. to both of them. Loving your family members from a distance. Loving your friends from a distance. I have adopted that a lot. Loving family members from a distance, loving friends from a distance. And it's not that I don't love them, I don't care for them. I'm just learning that we might outgrow each other. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. People have different paths in life, and I could be going down this way and you could be going down that way. Um, but that don't mean we still ain't friends, we still ain't cool. That don't mean none of that. It's just we might not be everyday friends or everyday, because once a friend, always a friend. Every day checking on each other. Um, Life is tricky, and I'm learning it more and more as I get older. I'm 30, about to be 36 this year. I'm learning that what you was when you was younger, you should be evolving, and we all evolve. But some people just don't evolve the same way, if that makes sense. So there might be some people that I grew up with, and damn, I don't see Dave every day. Damn, I don't talk to Dave every day. We on different plights. We on different paths in life, but I still love you, still care about you. I pick up the phone, holler at you, talk to you, check on you. You need me. It's just we might not be every day like we was before, and I don't see nothing wrong with it, honestly. Um, because stuff you might be doing in your life, and somebody else is doing something else, it might feel wrong to you. So you might not want to hang out with that person no more. You might not want to do certain things. You might not want to put yourself in certain situations. It's comfortable for them. It might be uncomfortable for you now. At one point, it might have been comfortable for you. So that's why I'm saying I'm learning more and more that it's cool to love your family from a distance. It's cool to love your friends from a distance. The love is still there. You still like them. You feel me? It's just I'm doing it from a distance, and to be honest, that's making myself evolve even better as a man, as a human being. Also, as footsteps of my father, because he was the same way too. Some of his friends went other ways. He stayed on this way, but my pop still would holler at him, pull up on him, talk shit with him, cut their hair, drink with him. Don't nothing change, but I just love you from a distance. I can't be with you every day. I can't do certain things with you every day. One, we all got families now, you know? So life is life, and on top of that, we got responsibilities, we got stuff like that. We can't sit around chill like we did back in the day. So that's always a thing right there. So just because I say I'm loving you from a distance, don't mean that I'm distant from you. It's just I got stuff going on, you got stuff going on. And when we need to get together, we can get back together and holler at each other. I still got love for everybody, but we always love at a distance now. One, don't want to get caught up in no bullshit, meaning drama. Don't want it, don't like it, don't need it. And like I say, it always go back to my dad. I didn't see my dad in the middle of none of his friends' drama. Didn't see my dad in the middle of none of that stuff. Now, he told me he was at one point in his life, but as he got older, it evolved. So that's where I feel like I'm at now in my life, where stuff just I'm evolving from. the dramas, because I don't have dramas in my house, so why am I being somebody else's drama? That's what he told me. Like, if you don't got drama at your house, don't take on nobody else's drama. Don't take on nobody else's headaches. So all it's gonna do is just make a problem in your house, which you don't have, so you created one. In reality, if you think about it. So I've been adopting it slowly, but I'm forced saying it out loud that some people just gonna get love from Dave from a distance. I know it's hard to say that, especially at this trying time in my family. That's what's going on, but I've been like this, whatever, without even just saying it. So now I'm just verbalizing it, I guess. But for the ones that's there for me, look out for me. I'm there for you the same way. For the ones that pick up the phone for me when I need something, I'm there for you the same way. So this ain't for like get people that you know you ain't got no issues with. It's the other ones that don't understand why you are the way you are. I'm not the same Dave from 5 years ago. I'm not the same Dave from 10 years ago. So if you haven't hung out with me in 5 to 6 years, nice to meet you. My name is Dave. I'm 2025. It's not the same Dave from 2020. It's not the same Dave from 2018, 2019. It damn sure ain't the same Dave from '08 when I was in high school. So you gotta re-meet who I am now today, because I am a better evolved man. Just like my dad was. A better evolved man from his age 20 to 30, 40, 50. I'm a better person from 15, 25, now I'm 35. I'm not the same person. So if you don't know me, now you don't know me. It is what it is when it comes to that. Keeping things along with J Street, that's another thing that also came along as I got older. You see certain things that goes on and you see people evolve. And the evolution of a person is always the best thing. Especially if you're evolving into a better person. And that's what I believe I have done. Believe what my father did before his passing. Become a better person. So for the first 35 years, I was trying to figure it out. Hopefully for the next 58 years, I become a way better person. I believe I am. Cold-hearted, I believe I am a better person than what I was. I just don't want nobody to ever feel like I turn my back on them or any type of way, because I never turn my back on nobody. Life be lifing. Situations be evolving. Just the way things go. I got love for everybody. They got love for me. I ain't got no enemies. Too old to have enemies. Learned that from my dad as well. Crazy story right quick before I log out of this. Tell you about my pop. Let me tell you about my pop, how real he was. So, I'll never forget this time. Situation happened. Somebody said something about my dad that wasn't true. I jump out the window, about to act a fool. Couldn't nobody calm me down. It was a crazy, hectic ass situation. Sheik was there. He know what I'm talking about. But crazy, hectic situation, right? My dad was at work. I'm down the street from my crib, acting a fool, all on the strength of my dad's name. You know, when it comes to my dad, I don't play around when it comes to my dad's name. Nobody's gonna drag my dad's name ever through the mud without you hearing something about it from his son. My sister will too, though. Don't get it wrong now. Dad will jump out the window for dad, and Kayla will too for her dad as well. I'm not the only one. But in this particular situation, I was the one jumping out the window. But I'm gonna tell you how cold my pop was, right? I'm down there acting a fool and screaming, yelling, trying to fight, whatever. So they couldn't calm me down. So what they do, they call my dad. I'm in the middle of screaming and yelling. My pop, they put the phone to my ear. My dad told me, David, come home. So instantly, I go home. I stop with him in the middle of the street, literally in the middle of the street, stop, because he told me to come home. Don't worry about that shit. I come home, right? I get there, he there, sit on the couch and shit. I come in the back door, boom, I'm bowling, like I'm on 9,000, right? So he like, yo, what you down there acting a fool for? I'm like, man, somebody said they dragging your name through the mud. Dad said, okay. He said, I'm just laughing because I'm thinking about it. Like, he said to me flat out like this: you think the person that's talking about me can ruin my reputation? I'm like, I don't know. Well, the nigga kind of know, blah, 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 blah. He looked at me with the straightest face. Swear to God. You think a nigga in the streets can ruin my reputation, what I've done out here in these streets? So I don't give a fuck what anybody say. My name is good. It's always going to be good. He said, don't let the petty stuff like that take you down. I'm sitting there like, huh? Like, how can you just let that go? He said, can't nobody say nothing to disrupt my reputation in Wilmington. What am I known as? Coach Dave, Uncle Dave, your dad, your sister dad, and your other sister dad, a husband, a brother, a cousin. I don't care what anybody else say about me. And it made me sit back and think, right? Don't let the dumb shit phase you. Basically what it told me. Give a fuck about what somebody say. A person don't make or break your life. They don't pay your bills. They don't do nothing like that. It's a lesson from my pop, bro. From that day forward, I don't give a fuck what somebody say about me. As long as you ain't affecting me, my wife, my nieces, my nephews, my sisters, my cousins, my brothers. That's the realest shit they ever told me. A nigga in the street talking about him cannot ruin his reputation for everything he did. That's why my dad is the fucking GOAT. And that's why I can hold my head up high anywhere in Wilmington and say my name proudly. Say J Street proudly. Because of stuff like that and stuff that the foundation that my dad laid for me to continue to walk my head up high in any part of Wilmington. Fuck Wilmington, any part of the United States of America, if you know my father. My dad's the GOAT.